Hi, my lovely Libra friends. I hope you're all well. This is going to be your mid-month general collective, March 15th to March 31st. I have included in the description box a timestamp for when the reading starts. For the people that, don't like the shuffling, don't like the verbose, just babble. Anything you need to know about the channel is also in that description box. I've been meditating on your energy. And before I even draw any cards, I'm going to say that I've just been feeling a sense of impatience. And I don't know where that's coming from. As soon as I started meditating on your energy. So, somebody out there is feeling impatient about something. I'm going to start this reading out with an animal oracle card to guide us and get the vibe. Please keep in mind this is a general collective, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. I do personal readings, so you can contact me by email. My email is in the description box, and personal readings obviously are more personal. So, but I do set my intentions to get the messages to those that need to hear them the most. So let's see if we can get some clarity for my lovely Libra friends. Clarity and guidance. March 15th to March 31st. Alright. You guys got two. That spirit came out with someone else. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. And then you got porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. Okay. Excuse me. What deck to use on my lovely Libra friends? Let's go with the Fountain Tarot. I feel like someone's trying to rush an answer that's not ready, figure out something that just hasn't reached its conclusion. It's almost like an energy of somebody that is like halfway through a book and just has to know, so reads the end. And Porcupine Spirit does talk about time for beginner mind. I'm already sensing that somebody's going to have patience about something. Alright, let's get one more shuffle for my luscious Libras. Before we get into this. Alright. What are the messages for my Libra friends? Alright, 2 cards. Your first 2 cards out, 2 major arcana. The Star. And the Moon. Answers aren't ready. Clarity for my Libra friends. Judgment. These cards are very light, so I'm not sure where you can best see them. I apologize. Okay, 3 cards flew out. I'm not going to take them because... Oh, there's another one. Alright, 4 cards flew out. I'm not going to take them because I think it was my own thumble. But I am just going to take note of them. The High Priestess, 2 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Coins. One card at a time, please. Five of Coins. It's been coming up quite a bit too. The Emperor. One more card for Aries. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for the overall feel. Here. But I'm actually going to pull it from a different deck. We get an overall feel for the energy surrounding this reading. An overall feel for the energy surrounding this reading for my Libra friends, March 15th to March 31st. What is this rebirth? Alright, the Two of Blades. So, the card at the top of the deck of the Rhino Spirit, or I'm sorry, of the Animal Spirit, is the Rhino Spirit, which talks about overcoming any obstacle. At the bottom of This deck that I pulled the 6 cards from is the 7 of Swords. Trickery. Someone deceived you. Someone stole from you. Someone tried to. I feel like this reading keeps repeating itself with this Libra energy that I keep tapping into. And at the bottom of the deck, or at the top of the deck, I'm sorry, is the Magician. I wish I had a better memory, because I swear the 7 of Swords and the Magician appeared in someone else's reading. Okay, so there's been trickery, there's been deceit. Someone has taken something from you, something physical, or maybe it was just your trust. You felt like something was over here, and it was over here actually. Somebody was trying to pull the wool over your eyes in some way. And you were hoping that things were going to be different. Now you're more hoping for clarity on the situation. But you see how this character in this card, her foot is touching the water. Now, in this card, it's just leaving it. So she's leaving that emotion behind. That emotion that's tied in to this trickery, this fuckery that went on. And she's going with the truth. She's going with what she knows to be true. She's leaving emotion behind. There's mystery here in this reading with this moon card. And I just keep feeling like answers are not ready. I feel an impatience for answers, for clarity here. But the clarity just isn't here. This is mystery. This is the gray. Nothing's black and white here. The judgment calls that you need to make, you have felt like you can't quite see things clear enough to make fair judgments. You're a very fair individual. Libras, most Libras value their relationships with people above all else. And when we're close to somebody and that person deceives us, sometimes we can almost try to make excuses for the deceit. Rather than judge the situation clearly, we have blinders on because we're within it. It's hard to be objective when you're inside of a situation, when it's happening to you. You're not on the outside looking in. You're inside of it. And then we have the 5 of Coins, talking about your need for something. I also believe that this 5 of Coins is talking about the trickery and deceit. Maybe someone tried to steal money from you. Maybe they tried to steal something. They took something that they had such disregard for you that they didn't care about your health, your mental well-being, your finances. Some people are just cruel. Some people are just selfish. Some people don't think Some people aren't on your level. And we can be fooled, you know. I've been fooled many times throughout my life. Following the Five of Coins, I believe, is where the porcupine spirit comes in, where it talks about time for beginner mind. This is restarting. A rebirth is assured. It's about a new perspective. This card very much reminds me of the Hanged Man, you know? It's about gaining a new perspective on the situation. Realizing that you're not benefiting from the answers that you're not getting. Sometimes there just are no answers. Sometimes it's just because, and it sucks, and it's shitty. But sometimes, some people can suck and be shitty. Following the Five of Coins, we have the Emperor. And in this reading, I really think that this card is... I mean, you could be dealing with an Aries, or somebody who has Aries in their chart. But I feel like what this card is talking about is somebody's need to be at the top, somebody's need to be above others. And unfortunately, unfortunately, that energy found its way into your life, and it's an energy of somebody that it doesn't matter at what cost. They have to achieve this structure, this balance in their own life. Tonight, in this reading, this card is showing me somebody that's put themselves on a pedestal. Somebody who has taken something from somebody else to make something for themselves or of their own, to make themselves better, to put themselves above. But your future energy, if you stay along this line of staying enlightened, letting go of what you're not going to get, taking the veil off, and making solid judgments, making solid judgment calls on this situation that's going to free you. And the Page of Swords, I mean, pages are beginning energies, if you will, like the beginning. The Page of Swords I view as like, like pages are children, knights are teens, and then we've got queens and kings, right? So the pages are like kids. But the Page of Swords is like a child prodigy. It's somebody who is so curious and gets to the bottom of things, right? If answers aren't ready, because there are no clear answers, sometimes a person is just shitty because they're just shitty. This energy is allowing you to see clearly your part in the situation, to sever what no longer serves you, to cut out the bullshit, to cut out the obsessive thoughts, to make a choice. To make a choice between black and white. Not this gray. Not this energy of, you know, I exist all in the gray, there is no answers here. No. You're gonna clear cut, slice and dice. Figure out what is not serving you. And that's what's going to allow you to move forward. That's what's going to allow you to manifest what it is you want in your life. Because what we put our focus into is what we draw into our lives. So there's a real call to shift your focus here. Time for a beginner mind. Okay? A rebirth is assured by changing your perspective. And Rhino Spirit reminds you that you can overcome any obstacles. Just move forward with love in your heart. Don't let this situation make you bitter. Just because we don't get answers to situations sometimes doesn't mean that there's not lessons learned. And Libra, I do feel like you've learned a lot here. I see a lot of growth in terms of you waking up to what really went on. Yeah, so that's pretty much the message here today. I hope that it resonated with someone. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really, really helps me out. I appreciate those thumbs up. And I will see you guys back here in a couple weeks for your April reading. And until then, take very good care of yourselves. And you know all that you need to know to make the decisions that you need to make to move forward. Yeah. Take very good care of yourselves, guys. We'll talk soon.